may be beautiful, but she knows nothing about playing cards. She and her lover boy, Brian, haven't a clue how much she owes me. But they'll find out soon enough. Oh, yeah. Now they both owe me. These markers will remind you that you owe me money, Brian. Oh, buddy. You'll come around soon. Real soon.
Excuse me. I have some bad news. There's a problem with your room.
Problem?
Yes, this is an old place. And the pipes burst. Big septic backup. You can't possibly go back in your room. Unfortunately, I don't have any other rooms, so you'll have to leave. I'm really sorry.
When did this happen? I was just in my room a little while ago and everything was fine.
It just happened. One of the maids just reported it to me.
Pipes burst.
I'm having your bags packed and brought up here. That way none of your things will be ruined. And I feel so badly about the inconvenience that last night will be on the house. Of course, there won't be a charge for breakfast this morning. I'll even throw in a bag lunch for the plane later.
A plane?
Yes, maybe you can come back and visit our island some other time, when it's less crowded.
Yeah, but I wasn't planning on leaving yet.
Well, I wish you didn't really have to go, but I called the other hotels on the island, and they're all booked up, too. Not even a bed and breakfast. So you see, you really will have to leave. I'll see you get a taxi to the airport.
How do you stay in business pulling this?
Pulling?
What's really going on, Liz? May I call you Liz? What are you up to?
Nothing. I just told you.
I know what you told me, and it's a crock. And I want the truth.
Look, I want you out of here.
Why? Brian. You're in love with Brian. You know, I may not be a PhD, but I am a student of human behavior, and I can see that you're crazy about Brian.
Well, I'm a student of human behavior, too. And I can see you're a total bastard.
No wonder why Brian likes you.
Brian loves Diana.
Now it all makes sense. You know what? You may not realize this, but I can end up being your best friend.
You're nuts.
Brian dumped you for Diana,
You
didn't he?
did not dump me. We had no commitment.
That's my Brian. Beautiful woman in every port. Sometimes two.
You know, shut up and leave.
Truth hurts, doesn't it?
I am Brian's friend. And I am not going to let you do anything to hurt him.
Didn't you hear me? Don't you get it? I can end up being your best friend by doing you a big favor. Giving Brian back to you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your mouth keeps saying you're not interested in Brian, but your eyes keep telling me something totally different. You love him.
No.
Oh, yes. And you want that man for yourself, don't you? But Diana's got his undivided attention right now.
Of course she does. He loves her.
Yeah, but Brian used to care about you before Diana came along and stole him away, didn't he? I mean, not that I don't understand her allure, shall we say. I mean, that woman is really put together. There's something very intoxicating about Diana. Almost addictive. And Brian's hooked.
Look, I already said that he loves her, so I don't know what the point of this is.
Point is, Liz, I can change all that. I can take her away.
You.
Yeah, me. I can take her away from this island.
Diana would not leave. She loves Brian too much, and he would never let her go.
We'll see. But if I can do it, if I can find a way to take her away, Brian would be left all alone, just pining away, just waiting for someone to comfort him, to love him. You think you could be that person, Liz? It'd be sweet if you could, wouldn't it? So sweet. Your mind's working overtime, but you're not saying anything.
You're the perfect con man, Nick.
I am.
You tell people what they want to hear, and then you try to lure them in. But it's not going to work with Diana. She is not going to fall for that smooth talking you hand out.
You never know about people, Liz. Everyone has their price.
Not Diana.
Why? Because she has amnesia and she wouldn't know what her price is? Wouldn't have any frame of reference?
No, because she just wouldn't be interested in you, that's all.
Oh, really? Well, that makes her even more interesting. Doesn't know who she is or where she's from. How often does one of those come along?
What do you mean?
She's a fascinating woman, Liz. I love being fascinated. Yeah. There's something about Diana I like. Something I want.
Dream on, Nick. She would never be attracted to you. As a matter of fact, she would never even give you a second glance.
Hey. Don't you ever laugh at me. I'm a man who gets what he wants. And I want Diana.
Take your damn hand off of me. Don't you ever lay a hand on me again. You got that?
Sorry, Liz. Lost it there for a moment. I've got temper issues.
I don't care what you got. Don't you ever so much as lay a finger on me.
You know, I love a woman who will go toe-to-toe with you. Especially if that woman's beautiful. And you sure are that.
Skip the sweet talk, Nick.
No, you really are something special, Liz. And you deserve the best. And maybe you'll get that with Brian. If I'm successful.
With Diana? Never.
Don't be too sure, Liz. I can be very persuasive, you know. Ask Brian. You know, I used to think I needed Brian to get what I wanted. But now I'm starting to think long term. And Brian doesn't even figure into my plans anymore. Someone else does. Diana. That's right. I think Diana's going to be much more valuable. A real treasure.
Haven't you heard a word I said? Nick is nobody you want to mess with. He's a liar, a cheat, and he fights dirty.
Yeah, but how else am I going to find out about my past?
I don't know. But all he's going to do is try to scam you. You can't believe anything he says, and I mean anything.
It's just so hard not knowing who I am or where I come from.
I'm sure it is. But stay away from him, okay? We're both going to stay away from him.
How are we going to do that while he's still here on the island?
Because he's here to collect a gambling debt from someone else. It has nothing to do with us. We don't have anything to do with that score.
There you are. I'm looking all over for you guys. Starting to think you're avoiding me.
We are.
Ouch, that really hurts my feelings. You know, but in my line of business, you can't afford to wear your heart on your sleeve, Brian.
We don't give a damn about your business, Nick.
You should. You know, in fact, I insist.
What are you talking about?
The reason why I came here.
To collect a gambling debt. That's what you told me.
That's why.
Well, it wasn't me. Because I know better than to lie down with dogs like you.
Did I say it was you, Brian? No. I'm talking about your lady friend here. Diana.
Yeah, that's a good one. Like she would ever gamble in one of your clubs.
Oh, but she did, Brian. I'm here to collect.